Good morning, students. Today we have to see the design steps required for armature winding, that may be lap winding or wave winding. It is the one of interesting. Some theoretical steps we have to see later on. We have to enter to solve the problems. Number one, we have to see first steps for design lap winding. So step number one, find the range of slots from the slot pitch details. We know that armature slot pitch should lie between 25 mm to 35 mm. Then also armature slots equal to pi d by SA, where d is the diameter, SA is the armature slots. By using this equation, you have to calculate number of armature slots. Step number 2, in the above range of slots, list the values of slots which are multiple of pole pairs. In given problem, we are knowing the number of poles divided by 2. You are going to get a pole pairs. For example, number of poles 4, then 4 divided by 2, it is pole pair. Number of pole pairs, okay. Such range you make. Step number 2. Step number 3, in order to reduce the flux pulsations, slot for pole should be an integer plus or minus half. The integer should be lies in the range of 8 to 16. List all the multiples of integer plus or minus half from the list obtained in step 2. Step number 4, choose the suitable number of slots from the list obtained in step number 3. Step number 5, estimate the total number of armature conductors Z using the equation of EMF, E equal to 5ZN P by A, where N is speed in RPS, A is number of parallel paths. After knowing the conductors, then you go for conductors per slot by using total number of conductors divided by total number of slots. After that, find the minimum number of coils. That by using the expression C equal to EP divided by 15, where E is the induced EMF, P is the number of poles. Step number 7, by assuming coil sides per slot U value, U equal to even number 2, 4, 6, 8. For each value, calculate the number of coils. For each coil sides per slot U value, U equal to 2, calculate the number of coils. U equal to 4, calculate the number of coils. U equal to 6, calculate the number of coils. In this manner, you calculate all the possibilities and choose the number of coils such that which is greater than minimum number of coils. Already step number 6 provides minimum number of coils. You choose such value, minimum greater than that value. Also, this value of U should be divided by conductor per slot. Choose the number of coils and slots, values are finalized. Estimate the new value of total conductors and the number of turns of coil. That you can go for after finalizing the value Z equal to total number of slots into total conductors per slot. Number of coils, that should be equal to total number of conductors divided by 2 times of C. This is the process to finalize the armature slots. Then number of steps required for design of wave winding. In similar fashion, you calculate the first armature slots by using the relation of slot pitch and diameter. And in the above range of slots, list the values of slots which are not multiple of pole pairs. just it is opposite to previous winding, just it is opposite to lap winding. Here we should make the list such values which are not multiple of pole pairs. In order to reduce the flux pulsations, the slots per pole should be an integer plus or minus half. To avoid the dummy coils, take the slots per pole arc. Here in this case, we have to consider slots per pole arc should be an integer plus or minus half. The integer can be in the range of 8 to 16. The list of multiples of plus or minus half from the list obtained in step 2. Slots per pole arc, we know that pole arc divided by pole pitch into slots per pole, pole arc by pole pitch into SA by P, where SA is armature slots, P is number of poles. Choose the suitable slot from above list. Step number 5. Estimate the total number of armature conductors using the equation of induced EMF. E equal to phi is missing here, E equal to phi Zn P by A. Similar that induced EMF equation, where N is the speed in RPS, A is the number of parallel paths, phi is the flux. Then also later on you calculate the conductors per slot. Find the minimum number of coils by using the equation EP by 15, already you are knowing, and calculate the number of coils for each condition, U equal to 2, U equal to 4, U equal to 6, U equal to 8, and you have to choose such a value. The number of coils should be greater than minimum value of step number 6. In this case, here for each value of U, calculate the number of coils. C equal to half US. S is stator slots, armature slots. Choose the number of coil such that it is greater than minimum number of coils, and also value of U should be an integer of conductors per slot. Once the number of coils and slots are finalized, estimate the new value of total conductors and minimum turns per coil by using the following relations. Next, calculation of cross-sectional area of armature conductor. In previous, we are knowing that you have to assume the certain value of current density. By knowing the current density, then it is very easy to calculate cross-sectional area of particular conductor. Same procedure is followed. The large value of current density result smaller size of conductors, and low cost, high temperature rise, high copper loss, less area per slot. The range of values of current density of copper in conductor, that is 4 to 7 amperes per millimeter square. Some possibilities are there. The typical values of current density are given in the table. So, power developed in armature PA equal to E into IA into 10 to the power of minus 3 kilowatt. After knowing the power in the armature current IA should be equal to PA into 10 to the power of 3 divided by voltage E. After knowing the armature current, next step, current through the armature conductor IZ equal to armature current per number of parallel paths. Number of parallel paths depends on lap winding or wave winding. After knowing the IZ value, then cross-sectional area of armature conductor A equal to IZ into current density of armature conductor. That current density, as per the previous table, you can assume and proceed to calculate cross-sectional area of armature conductor. Thank you, sirs.